Oh shoot. How are you guys doing? Let me cut this on. Okay. I just wanted to talk about, it's giving me the energy. Well, I don't know. I have yet to know. Why am I lying? I'm lying already. Which I don't do well, so. But it's one of the protein bars we made, one of the protein balls we made yesterday. Let me remind you, if you didn't watch my live, this is
take the next
oats.
right onto Tennessee 100 East.
What is it? Oats. Shoot, why do I always draw a blank when I get on here? This is organic oats. This is also chocolate chips. This is also honey.
Continue on Tennessee 100 East for 15 miles.
This is also peanut butter. It's kind of good. I wasn't going to eat anything, but I think this is kind of breaking my fast. But, matter of fact, I won't eat it. I got some already in my baggie or whatever. You guys, I didn't touch that thing yesterday at all. Maybe like, you know, I think God is like really, Yeshua is like really working with me, you know, because I was looking at my videos and man, I am like morbidly obese. Like, look at the double chin thing going on. It's not as severe as it was in like a video that I posted like 3 weeks ago. Like, you could see it before, like you could see it just by talking. Can you see it just by talking? So, but you can still see like this little turkey meat right here. And it is so gross. And I seen like my big old stomach. Like, you guys, I am really taking this thing seriously. And yesterday, I forgot to tell y'all, all I had was the one meal. But I did have, yesterday at 11 o'clock. Yeah, yesterday at 11 o'clock, I did have the granola bar. And I had 2 of them little tiny, what are they called? Twizzlers. I had 2 tiny Twizzlers. No, Tootsie Rolls. I had 2 tiny Tootsie Rolls. And I had 2 peppermints. And I got home and I had a half a cup of rice. I forgot to tell you this, I don't know why. I had a half a cup of rice. What else did I make them? Sweet and sour chicken and rice and vegetables, and I put an egg in there or whatever. But I only did the rice. I did the half a cup of rice and the sweet and sour chicken, which I should, in hindsight, I should have did the vegetables and the egg, but I didn't even think about that. But yes, I am headed to work on this dreadful day. Dreadful. I mean, it's a beautiful day, but it's pouring down. Let me show y'all. It's coming down. Not as bad as it could be, but it is coming down. And I also wanted to touch on yesterday I was talking about what was I talking about? Yesterday I was talking about what was I talking about? Yesterday I was talking about me getting the abortions. And if you watched that video yesterday, you know I touched on it vaguely, but I would like to touch on it a little bit more. The reason why I had my 2 abortions, because I'm just now hearing what Yah has to say. I'm just now moving by His word and His word alone. I'm just now to do how I wanted to do it, and however, whatever, you know, that's the way I lived my life. Okay, first abortion. The reason why I had it is because the father, we were dating. I hate to put it like this, but this is the truth, and I'm gonna be very transparent in this video. The reason why I had to do it was because when me and Ryan's father met, we were just, we were just friends with benefits. Actually, we were just friends with benefits, and I didn't want anything more. And we were both under. That we both understood that we didn't want anything more. We didn't want anything. We just wanted, the benefit part. We wanted, we wanted the sex part. That's all we wanted. We didn't want anything else. So, he eventually wanted more. He eventually wanted more. And, but I had seen traits in Ryan's father I didn't like. I didn't want in a boyfriend. I didn't want in a child's father. I seen him and I was like, no, I don't want this. And like I had told him that I was pregnant, and I was like, I never had an abortion, but I'm definitely about to go get one. He was all for it though. He was like, okay, because bear in mind, Ryan has 6 other children on his dad's side, 6 other kids. So, 6 other brothers and sisters on his dad's side, or if not more at this point. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in years, since Ryan was like about 9 months. So, yeah. So I had that. So we were both on the same page about having that abortion. We both had the abortion. Well, he went with me, and we both went or whatever. And, but like I said, I seen traits in him that I did not like. Whether that be extremely aggressive, jealousy, wanting to control me. And bear in mind, when Ryan, this was 9 years ago, so I was only 29, 28? No, I'm 28 now. I'm in 38. So I was only 29. Yeah, 29. And, yeah. Okay, sorry guys. I had a brain fart. Is it 28, 29, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30. Okay, I was 30. Bear in mind, I still wanted to be, I still wanted to do what I wanted to do. I was still living my best life. I mean, not living my, I hate when people say that. But I was still living, and I didn't, and I had, bear in mind, I had already had Rebecca and Robert. I already had my older 2. So I didn't want any more kids. I didn't even want Rebecca and Robert. But thank God that I have them now, because they are my pride and joy. They are the reason why I live my life. Well, all 3 of them are the reason why I live my life. But like I said, back then I wasn't really thinking like this. But, back then I'm like, no, I already have 2 kids, and this and like, I don't want it. Being selfish, being a bitch, being an asshole, being an idiot, doing all of that dumb shit, just being dumb. But anyways, he was just very controlling. He wanted more. Once we started doing it, and he wanted more. He wasn't going for the whole just friends thing. He wasn't going for that anymore. He was like, no, I want more, and this and that. And I was like, no, that's not, that wasn't the arrangement, that wasn't the agreement that we had or whatnot. And that's a long I'm gonna go into that story one day, but it won't be today, because that is a very long story. But anyways, like I said, he became aggressive, and eventually he became abusive. But like I said, I'll go into that one day. But bear in mind, I got the abortion. Then Ryan comes along, and I tell him, no, I don't want to get an abortion. Like, I already did that. I don't want to do that again. I'm going to, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. And he wasn't for it. He was totally against it. And I moved away, because I seen how aggressive. I seen his aggressive. Him being so aggressive. I seen everything I did not want in a mate. I did not want in a child's father. I seen everything. But anyways, so I left. I moved to I moved away to a shelter about 4 hours outside of Charlotte, and that's where I had Ryan, and that's where I stayed for like a month or whatever, a month or whatever, and then fast forward, second abortion. Bear in mind when I had Ryan, I had my tubes tied and burnt. I told the what's her name?
We found a faster route via Tennessee 254 East, Old Hickory Boulevard, which saves 6 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, tap no thanks.
Except but anyways, yeah, I seen they found a faster route for me, honey. But anyways, fast forward, no, like I said, rewind just a bit. When I had Ryan, he, I was like, just tie my tubes and burn them. I don't want any more kids. This is it for me. This is it. This is it. This is it. But in hindsight, when I had Ryan, I had met wonderful people when I moved out of town to go to the shelter. Like, I met wonderful people. I met Ryan's godmother, Mrs. D. She's my sweet baby. But anyways, she was like, Carmelita, I'm telling you, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. You're gonna regret this decision, because you're gonna meet somebody one day and you're gonna regret this decision. I really do, guys. I regret it. So if you're thinking about getting your tubes tied and burnt, don't do it, unless it's health reasons. If it's health reasons, do it. By all means, do it. But if it's not health reasons and you're just doing it just to be selfish because you don't want to have any more children, when you were literally put on this earth to have children, then you shouldn't do it. Like, I was selfish. Like I told you, I was a horrible person, and I'm literally just starting to step into me. I'm starting to step into my purpose in this world, and I'm still searching for that. Well, still allowing that to find me, and still, looking for that. But that sounded like a contradiction just now, didn't it? Kind of, sort of. But anyways, I am still in search and still allowing for it to come to me. Anyways, but I think my purpose was to have children and to be my children, to love on my children and put them first, and no matter what I do. And I think that is my purpose, is to nurture my children. I think that is. But anyways, okay, when I had Ryan, being selfish, had my tubes tied and burnt. She was like, Carmelita, you gonna regret it? Okay, I do regret it. Fast forward, comes along, this is the next serious relationship I have been in. I've been in 4 serious relationships. They've all lasted 2+ years. I was with Ryan's dad for about 3 years, I want to say, for like 3 years. And four serious relationships in my life. Okay, fast forward, this is the last relationship that I've had. This is the last relationship that I was in. Bear in mind, tubes tied and burnt. I had, like I said, bear in mind, tubes are tied and burnt. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Bear in mind, tubes tied and burnt. I get with my last guy.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Pasqua Road.
I let him in. I don't know how he got in, because like I wasn't even attracted to this last guy. Like, in the beginning, I was totally not attracted. I think I was only attracted to the way he walked. I wasn't attracted to nothing else, like literally nothing else. But the way he walked was so mean. when I tell you, it was so
Take the next right onto
mean.
Pasquo Road.
It was so mean. Like, it was just like the sexiest thing I had ever seen in my life. And I just like, me, I'm attracted to little silly stuff. Anyways, which my focus should be on, like I should be
In a
attracted
quarter
to.
mile, at the traffic circle, take the second exit onto Union Bridge Road.
I should be attracted to other stuff. I should not be attracted to like a wall. Well, you should, but you should also be attracted to other things, which I was also attracted to other things. I was attracted to his intellect. I was attracted to how close he was with his mother and son, but come to find out he had other kids that he didn't even take care of. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I was literally unequivocally attracted to his walk. His walk was just so mean and so, it was so sexy. But anyways, he was abusive, and I knew that. Like the first day we met, he was I knew he was abusive. Like from day one, I knew it, and I continued to stay with him because we didn't have sex for like, I don't know, for like almost 3 weeks. Like we talked and we courted, and I mean we dated, and we dated and we went on dates, and we laid together and talked and stayed on the phone for hours, and we did all of that. There was one time where I had on this, I was looking sexy then, but when we met, bear in mind I was like probably like 30 pounds lighter than what I am now, so I was looking really good, scrumptious. Anyways, I had on like this like nice little one piece, and we were together. That's the only reason why I had it on, because I had never wore it before. Like, I don't know, that's another story. But anyways, I had wore this sexy one piece, and this sexy one piece had his I had went into the store and I think I was paying for gas, or I had to use the bathroom. I can't remember. This was so long ago. This was like, bear in mind, almost 4 years ago. But anyways, and I'm still gonna get there early, guys. I'm still gonna get there at 7:55. That's not bad. But anyways, I had went into the store, and when I went into this store, I think I was, like I said, going to use the bathroom, and this guy hit on me, and he was like, and he said something not slick or anything. He was just, he was just very polite, complimented me on my outfit and told me how nice I looked, and told me if he wasn't married, then he would, he would love to take me or whatever. I think he had hit on me and, asked me or something. Something he had asked me or something. He had told me he was married, and I don't talk to married men, and I got such and outside or whatever, because at the time I was really feeling my ex-boyfriend. So, and then once we got outside, I told my ex-boyfriend, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. In hindsight, me thinking, like, thought he was gonna be like, I thought he was gonna smile. I didn't think at all, because I was drunk. So I didn't think at all. I literally just told him. So my ex-boyfriend went into overdrive. He started bamming on the steering wheel. Fuck that nigga, da-da-da-da this, da-da-da-da-da. Fuck him. I beat his ass and da-da-da. I'm like, what? Like, what is going on here? And I was like, he literally just, I said he was very polite and da-da-da this and da-da-da. Like, I'm thinking, like, what is, like, this? My ex-boyfriend, like he became so enraged. Like, he acted like the dude felt on me. He acted like the dude, he acted like the dude hit me, or, the way he was acting I knew he was physically abusive. I knew it. I knew it in that moment. But I continued to talk to him. I continued to talk to him. And I continued to talk to him. And I don't know. Like, I would say, like, don't get me wrong. For me, when we were together, I didn't like to claim. I didn't like to take responsibility for what I said and how I said it. So I was very, I was very, verbally abusive. I was very verbally abusive. I would go, like, when we would get into an argument, because I had got so used to him being like, once we had got into an argument, I got so used to him being like extremely loud. He would be extremely belligerent, call me out my names, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. So I got to a point where I became just as verbally abusive as he was. At the beginning, he wasn't hitting on me. He didn't put his hands on me at all. He didn't put his hands on me until almost a year in. And I think it was a year in. It was like almost a year in. Yeah, I think it was a little more than a year in or whatever. But he didn't like. But before, it would be just like verbal abuse. He would talk about my family. He would talk about, just my circumstances. He would call me all types of B's and whores. He would just verbally abuse me. And I would be just as rude, just as disrespectful. I would Jones on his appearance, because he was shorter than me. I think he was like 5'7", 5'8". I mean, he was like 5'7", 5'6", and I'm like 5'10", or whatever. So I would Jones on his height. His teeth wasn't the greatest, so I would Jones on his teeth. Like little tiny stuff like that, little stupid stuff, stupid stuff. But anyways, he hit me. I will never forget it. He hit me the first time when we was at the little bar thing, little clubhouse not clubhouse. We was at the little thing in Atlanta, the arcade thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got like a bar in it. It's got an arcade in it. It's got everything in it. But it's like where people go to, chill out, have a good time. Can't remember what it's called. Anyways, but we had gotten into an argument before we went there, and I can't remember why we got into an argument. We used to always get into arguments. But we would like and when I say get into arguments, we would like us arguing was like our thing. Like, we
in a quarter
did it.
Mile, turn left onto US 431 North, Hillsborough Road.
Like, we argue like I don't know, like freaking cars driving. I don't know. Like, we argue. It was like I said, it was like our thing. And we just made that the steeple of our relationship, and we just argued a lot. And in hindsight, I wish I could have changed that. I wish I can do that. I wish I can turn back and do it differently. I wish I can change it. But I wish I would have focused more so on the positive and not the negative, and which I was a very negative Nancy. I focused on, I was such an evil person back then. I was
Turn left
so
onto US
evil.
431 North,
But like, when I tell you, counseling changes people. Counseling changes people. It changes you. It changes you. It changed me so. Man, I love it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I have my next counseling session
Continue
next
on
week.
US 431 North for 2 miles.
I have my next counseling session next week. I love counseling. But anyways, I was such a horrible person back then. But anyways, the first time he put his hands on me was, we were at that place, and we had gotten into an argument before we had got there. So so when I got there, I ignored him. Like, I didn't talk to him. I looked away when he tried to talk to me. I didn't talk to him. And every time somebody else would talk to me, or every time one of my kids would talk to me, I would be I would be extra in the conversation. I was just trying to allow my kids to have a good time. First and foremost, I was trying to allow my kids to have a good time. And I did not, in hindsight, if I would have really thought about it, and I would have thought about us, my boyfriend and I at the time, us arguing is not, they feel that energy. So I should have, I should have nipped that in the bud, and I should have talked to him. I should have gotten over the argument that we had before we got there. But like I said, I was just being a bitch. I was being an ass. I was being an idiot. Face up, what the other side of I got to the other bed because it was 2 beds in the room. I laid down, and he was like, "You think this over? This ain't over, bitch. You not gonna sit there and ignore me all night and think you about to come in here and sleep good? You got work." He went in, like he went in, like he was holding up all of this shit. He was holding all of it in, and boom, like a cannon went off as soon as we got back to the room. So I was about to leave the room. I can't remember what I was about to do, but anyways, I think I was about to go out the room. Yeah, I was about to go out the room. So he took his fist and he knocked me in my forehead. Like, he knocked me so hard to the point when I woke up the next morning, I had a knot on my head. I had a knot. But it, like, when he knocked me on my forehead, it didn't end there. It didn't end there. He hit me again. He hit me again, like he gave me some body blows or whatever.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Tennessee 254 East, Old Hickory Boulevard.
And it didn't like physically, it didn't he didn't hurt me, but mentally he hurt me. Mentally he hurt me because I never would have thought he would have did anything like that. Never. In a billion years, I would have thought he would have did anything like that. Never, never, never. But anyways, okay, that was the first time he hit me. Then he hit me like 2 more times.
Keep the next right onto Tennessee 254 East, Old Hickory Boulevard.
Then he hit me like 2 more times, and he hit me like 2 more times. Like, okay, let me finish that. He hit me. He kicked me out that room. And bear in mind, like, everything was in my name, but I was just like, you know what? Let me just leave. And I slept in the hallway. I had went downstairs. I think I went to the 2nd floor or something, because we were on the top floor. I had went to like the 2nd floor and slept in like the stairwell, because I just had to get away from him. And he was like calling me, "You stupid bitch, you gonna leave your kids here with somebody? Did it this and did it, you stupid bitch." But bear in mind, he was telling me to get out. Like, he was telling me y'all gotta go, and did it this and did it that. This time, like, I have never ever called the police on anybody. At this point, like, I had never did anything like that. Even though my
continue on Tennessee 254 East for 5 miles.
Ryan's dad, like I said, even with Brian's dad, I never called the police on anybody. I just didn't. That's something I never did. So I went downstairs, and like I said, I slept in the hallway. I ignored his calls for the rest of the night, and I slept there. And I, that morning, or that rising, I came back upstairs, and he, I came back upstairs, and we were talking, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. But bear in mind, we still had like a day or 2 left on that hotel, because we had paid it up for like a week. It was like our vacation. We were on vacation, and we had paid it up, so we had 2 more days left in that hotel. And I was gonna go, but I'm like, you know what? I paid for this hotel. And my kids are having a good time, and there's still stuff left for them to do. And it was stuff that was already paid for, so I stayed. And I did what I had to do with my kids or whatever, and when that was almost over, that was over. No, actually, you know what I did? I didn't stay. I stayed that night. I booked a train because I was gonna go the what is it called? I was gonna go the plane route, but I couldn't carry my gun on the plane. I can take my gun on the train route. So, and I carry my, gun, whatever. But I took my gun with me, so I had to get on the train. So I booked the train. I went downstairs once I got back to the room, I gathered all my kids and my stuff up, and I went downstairs because I was gonna leave. I wasn't gonna stay, and I wasn't gonna stay, and I was trying to get him out the room, like trying to ask the front desk, could he go? And I think his name was on it as well, so he didn't have to go or whatever. But anyways, I ordered the train, but the train wasn't gonna come until the following evening. So I had to take all of that stuff back upstairs, and thank goodness we had 2 separate beds. And he slept on his side, I slept on my side, and he tried to kind of like smooth talk it or whatever, kind of like apologize. He bought food, and because it was like this burger that we wanted to try. It was a burger that we wanted to try, and or I wanted to try, so he went and bought that back for me. And he bought flowers and shit like that, stupid stuff. But I didn't buy into it. I still left and got on the train and left his ass there. But I was so dumb. Like I said, he had fucked my mind so good. I literally, I lied to you not. I literally went home and missed him so bad. This the kind of crazy, this the kind of mental that he had over me. Like, I went back home, and a couple days later, like, he was literally still apologizing, sending me text messages or whatever, apologizing or whatever. And I went home, and I went home and I called him. I think he had called me several times, and I finally picked up, and he was like, I just need you to, can you help me out? I just need you to, get me home because such and such happened. And you know what my dumb ass did? I got him home. I got him home. I paid for his bus ticket home. Yep, I paid for it. Such an idiot move, but I did. Oh, Grand Rising. I'm good. I'm on the way to work, as you can see. But yes, hold 1 second. I gotta get back to the story. Gotta get back to what happened. This is my second abortion. Okay, like I said, after that moment, he had hit me like once or twice more, and then I got pregnant. Bear in mind, my tubes are tied and burnt, like literally tied and burnt. I got my tubes tied 9 years ago. Well, 8 years ago at this time. And bear in mind, this happened last year. No, this happened year before last. So at the time, seven years ago. And I had this happened 7 years ago, and I got pregnant. And bear in mind, by this time he had already hit me like two or three times, and we already weren't in like the best situation. We were like in the midst of moving, and I had this thing. Like I said, I was an evil bitch back then. I had this thing where after he hit me that first time, I wasn't like, I had no intent to be with him. I mean, like, I was going to make his life a living hell. I was. And I didn't care, like, granted, and I know this is messed up, I didn't care how it was going to affect my children. I didn't care how it was going to affect my mental. And I damn sure didn't care about how it was going to affect him, because I felt like, how dare you put your hands on me? And I've told you, I've told you that I've been hit before. I allowed you in to me. And so how dare you do this to me? How dare you? So when he hit, I vowed to make his life a living hell. So from that moment he put his hands on me. Oh, this is nice and cold water. We never seen eye to eye again after that. Like that, after that moment, after that first time he put his hands on me, like we never even, we never got close to the point where we ever were. We never, we never did. Like, we stopped dating. We stopped, we stopped seeing each other. We stopped seeing each other. Like, we would just have sex, bring food home. I think we went on like 1, maybe 2 dates after that, and it wasn't together. It was like because I was taking my kids out to eat, and that's why we went. But and I think we went to go see the movies because I was taking my kids to go see movies, but we never dated after that. But anyways, the second time he but like I said, I ended up getting pregnant.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left.
I ended up getting pregnant by him, and I ended up getting pregnant by him, and I couldn't do it. And then, like I said, we were in the midst of moving, and we already weren't getting along. We already weren't seeing eye to eye.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left, then
So
take the I-65 north ramp.
I wasn't going to have a baby by him. Like, I kind of thought it for a second, because he was like, yeah, we can have a baby together. We can, we can, what'd he say? We can start over. We can do it right this time. We can do this, we can do that. But the arguing kept on, it kept up. He don't believe in, because you pregnant, you get to say this. Because you pregnant, he didn't believe in any of that. He like, so what? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's the kind of mentality he had. And then we had gotten into another argument, and I tried to lock myself in the bathroom, and he wasn't having it. So he decided to, I was trying to forcefully get myself out the bathroom. Bear in mind, like I said, I'm 5, almost 5'10", and he's 5'7", 5'8". So he's a lot smaller than me, but he is a man, and I don't care what anyone says. Men are stronger than women. They are. It's just a fact. It's a biblical fact. It is what it is. A female can train for a year. A man can train for 6 months and be twice as stronger than she is. So a fact is a fact. So I don't want to debate on that.
I-65 north ramp.
He is a man.
Continue on I-65 north for 3 miles.
He is a man, and he is stronger than me. So bear in mind, we're in the bathroom, and he pushes me down. And bear in mind, I'm like 2 months pregnant, 3 months pregnant. He pushes me down to the floor, and he did it twice. And I knew that I couldn't do it. I knew I couldn't have a baby with him. I knew before that I couldn't have a baby by him, because we were just very toxic for each other. We weren't a good match. We weren't. And we were just very, very toxic. And I knew that we just weren't a good match. So it was maybe, I think it was like the beginning of December 19. I think it was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, December 20, December December 2020, and
In 2 miles, use the right lane to take exit 78 for Tennessee 255, Harding Place.
no, December 2021. It was December 2021. And we whatchamacallit, and we and I had scheduled, before then I had scheduled my appointment at the abortion clinic, and after that push down, it kind of confirmed it. So I wasn't gonna go because I didn't want to have a second abortion, and I really did love him, and hell, I still do love him. I really do, because I went back to him every time he put his hands on me. Every time he put his hands on me, I went back to him. But this last time, he put his hands on me, and my 8-year-old was sitting there. Well, my now 9-year-old was sitting there, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't seem weak in front of my child. I couldn't go back to him. I couldn't continue to be with him after my 9-year-old seen something like that. But because it would be too traumatic for him. And I even talk about him sometimes, asking my 9-year-old. I was like, just hypothetically, and I would say, I said, how would you feel if me and such and such get back together? And he was like, why would you
In half a mile, use the right lane to take exit 78 for Tennessee 255, Harding Place.
He would say, why would you want to be with somebody that put their hands on you, mommy? And I said, I don't. I just wanted to see what you were saying. Just to see what you would say. He said, no, mommy, I wouldn't like it at all. So, like I said, I can't.
Use the right lane to take exit 78.
I can't do that. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to, because my 9-year-old seen it. He's seen it.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Tennessee 255 North, Harding Place.
He's seen it. So I wouldn't do it. And like I said, I loved him. I still do. But because he
turn right onto Tennessee 255 North, Harding Place.
Because he put his hands on me in front of my 9-year-old, I couldn't do it. Because I'm not a firm believer. Back then, I was definitely not. I used to break up with him every 2 seconds. I would talk my shit every 2 seconds. I was hell on wheels. But, like I said, therapy changes people. It really does. If anyone, if you want to try therapy, you should. If you
in 1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Truesdale Drive.
If you're going through some shit, definitely try therapy, because it's the bomb. It really is. It's the bomb. Use
the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Truesdale Drive.
And in Charlotte, I did it. I did it a couple times. In Charlotte, no, not a couple times. I did it once in Charlotte, and I never continued it. So I never got to see the effect of therapy. I seen a little bit, I would see just a incy wincy bit, and I would, I started to change my mindset when I was in therapy, but I only went for like a month. And then I was also paying $100 a session. So it was like, golly. But now I'm just like, thank goodness for GraceWorks. Like I said, if you ever come to Tennessee, definitely look up GraceWorks, because they are the bomb.com. They are in it to help you out. They are not like every other organization. They are definitely in it to help mothers out. I think they'll help you out if you married or if you got a significant other. I'm not really too for sure about that, but I do know they in it to help mothers. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I think he is, dang, they got so much stuff on that car. I think he is an amazing person. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. He's very considerate as well. Very considerate. He's not selfish. To a certain extent, he's not selfish. So if I could have him back, under different circumstances, I would have have him back under different circumstances. If I wasn't like, if my kids were older and, you know, I would probably, you see how dumb I am? This man abused me.
Continue on Truesdale Drive for 1 mile.
But yeah, I don't know, I loved him. I really did love him. I really, really did. But anyways, yes, but that was the second abortion I got. I did. And I never received, and then we had, I forgot, we had got pregnant last year. Ow. Bear in mind, we were still together after all of this shit. We had got pregnant last year. And, it was a tubal pregnancy. And I was literally, don't get me wrong, like I used to love him, but I didn't want another child. I didn't want to go through the whole abortion thing again, because I knew I couldn't have a baby by him. I don't know, have you ever been through that type of situation where you loved somebody so much but you hated them at the same time? I mean, you hated somebody so much but you loved them at the same time. I had never been through that until I met him, until he put his hands on me. I had never been through that, never experienced that a day in my life where I felt the same exact emotion. I mean, well, I felt two different emotions. I felt two different emotions, but I felt them just as strong. Like, I felt them exactly the same way. I hated him, but I loved him. Like, it was the same, and it was so much we went through, but same thing. Like, it was, neither one of them outweighed the other, you know, and that's the crazy part. Neither one of them outweighed the other. Neither one.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Allied Drive.
I hated him and I loved him. So crazy how emotions are. But that's one thing about them, they're just emotions. And you can turn them off. You can turn them off if they're not in the right spot. So now I'm just...
Turn right onto Allied Drive, then turn right onto Vulcan Drive.
Now I'm just focusing on mine's and my children's lives. I'm focusing hard on our lives. I really am. I'm focusing hard, like hard, that I got to get everything under control, get everything where it need to be.
Take the next right onto Vulcan Drive, then turn left.
Start putting up these businesses, you know, starting businesses for my babies, for my kids, so they don't have to struggle like I struggle. I'm starting something, you know, I'm starting businesses. I can't do my kids can't struggle. They can't. They really can't. I can't do that to them.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the left.
I can't do that to them. I can't give them my life. I can't give them my life. I can't. All I can do is pray every day that my daughter
your destination is on the left.
Doesn't experience the same thing. All I can do is pray that every day that my boys don't become abusers. All I can do is pray every day. I guess people be getting here a lot earlier than I thought. I look crazy, don't I? So all I can do, dang guys, it's supposed to be raining all freaking day. It's hot. Okay, I gotta go turn these in and grab my first orders. I grabbed 4 orders. 1, 2, I grabbed 4 orders. It's 3 different spots. But they are small. And y'all, I'm losing weight. I can feel it. I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. I'm about to put these leg weights on. I really am. I got this stuff here. Where's my pen? Got that. Let me initial this. CM. You know what? I forgot to put the time that I stopped. I should get all of that shit. People be getting here earlier. Y'all, I'm still here. Don't need me. Don't need me. Excuse me. Was it 3604 Nolensville Pike? 3604. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to it's raining there too. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm just starting my day. My lips ashy. I'm trying to see how long I can keep my phone doing, because yesterday I did it and it started to do what it's doing now, get hot. So I'm gonna try to see how long I can take, y'all. That's probably why I need a better Android, or I need me a freaking iPhone. And I hate to even say
Head
that,
west
because I
toward
really
Vulcan
don't want no
Drive.
iPhone. I really
In
don't.
200 feet, turn right onto Vulcan Drive.
Y'all, I
Take the
feel
next
so
right
good
onto
today.
Vulcan Drive.
I really do. I feel so good. Nothing can stand in my way. I feel so fucking good.
In 600 feet, turn right onto Allied Drive.
But I am definitely going to stay prayed up, and I pray every morning. I need to start getting on my knees and praying, but I don't do that. I feel like
Take the next right onto Allied Drive.
the Most High knows, he knows the intent. He knows my intent. So, I don't feel like I have to do all of that.
In half
but
a mile, turn left onto Nolensville Road, Nolensville Pike.
Is it nice? Do you like it? Do you like it? Is it the best thing you've ever had in your life? The way my sister puts it. Like, it's the best. She be like, Chi, that's my nickname, y'all. She be like, Chi, you should definitely get it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's like a computer in your hand. I said, so is an Android. So it's an Android. Same thing. She be like, you are so
Take the next
aggravated.
left
No, it's
onto Nolensville
not.
Road, Nolensville Pike. Then your destination will be on the right.
I am looking for Ben Auto Service. Oh, I said. Okay, I gotta put these things on, guys. I'm gonna do it when I leave here. I think I'm gonna eat at this place for lunch. I want to eat there too. That one say Caribbean soul food. Look. Let me see if y'all can see it. I can't really zoom in to let y'all see it. Sorry. No one should have went there. Let's see. Look at the food. I can't really. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah, I can. Look. And then this one. This one is watch. I'm trying to zoom into this thing. You look good on it. It looks so delicious. So there it is. There's my bin. There's bin. Doesn't it? It looks so freaking good.
Your destination is on the right.
I ain't trying to be all up in the mix, in the business. Okay, today I got a full tank of gas. Don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me. Okay guys, I gotta go in here and get you to sign it. He about to break his a freaking neck to look at me. He is. Dude right there, he about to break his neck, honey. Dude about to break his neck. He done got up, honey. Place. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all after I get this one done, because I don't want my phone to overheat and cut off like it did yesterday. But I am definitely going to pick you guys up later on. It does look yummy, but I am definitely going to pick you guys up later on. But after I get to my destination here, I'm going to have to drop you guys like a hot potato. It's like, no, I'm gonna have to for real drop the phone though. I mean, turn the live off, because
head north on Nolensville Road, Nolensville Pike toward Veritas Street.
Yikes. I'm gonna have to.
In 800 feet, turn right onto McCall Street. Turn right onto McCall Street.
I get it. I hope you do too, DIY. I think. Did you see my friend request though?
Continue for 3 miles.
I did friend request you. Not for. Why do I keep on saying that? This is not social media. I keep on saying. I said that yesterday. My kids were like, "Mommy, this is not Facebook." I'm like, shoot, I forgot. But thank you so much. I did. What is it called? I did subscribe to your channel. I subscribe to your channel, and I subscribe. No, you said no. I'll check it out. Subscribe. if I had, but I think I definitely did. I know I subscribed. I think I definitely subscribed to your channel, and I subscribed to the other gentleman's channel that the other, I don't know. I don't want to cross lines. So the other person's, that was on my live the other day, and he was saying that he does a whole lot of, what is it? I can't remember. What it says, thank you. I am subscribe you. Since first day. Thank you so much. So thank you so much. I think I subscribed to your channel. I tried to subscribe to everybody who subscribed to me. I try to do that. So I hope I'm subscribed to your channel. I should be. I should definitely be subscribed to your channel. Thank you. I am so chaotic sometimes. Like, my life is just, I don't know. My life is just like up and down, and I'm trying to get it together. And it just like, it's going to happen though. I know it is. It's going to happen someday soon. Let's get out of here. It's going to happen someday soon. I have to grab one thing, stick with it, and go at it with a vengeance. That's what I have to do. And that's what I'm going to do. I have some things coming up. That's the reason why I want to grab this job, because this is going to pay for the things that I have to come up. So I don't have to rely on income tax to do like a large lump sum for me. So I'm going to do this. And yeah, I am definitely about to have some things coming up. And I'm going to bring you guys with me as well. And my daughter's about to have, my daughter's going to start her t-shirt business, and we're definitely going to bring that. We're definitely going to bring that as well. So we definitely have some things in store. But for me, I'm starting the journey alone, and I'm gonna probably let my boys will be my testers, and my daughter will be too. But in time, you will definitely see it. But this job will definitely fund my business venture coming, and it'll be along within like the next. And I've always wanted it. I've always wanted it for me, and I can't. I've been looking into things situated and getting some things lined up for it. So in the next 2 months, you guys should definitely, you guys will definitely see what that is. It should be around the beginning of February. Beginning of February, I will launch. I'm going to launch the beginning of February. Hopefully sooner, but I want to get it and like see what I want to do with it and see where I want to take it.
So in a quarter mile, turn right onto Harding Place.
I don't want to put out bull crap, but because I want to test it for myself and I want to do it for myself. I don't want, I just don't want bull crap to be put out there. People put out bull crap all the time, and just to get it, people are only just trying to make $1, and I'm just trying to find things that actually work. And if it don't work, I don't want to, I wouldn't want to put it out there. Yeah, thank you. He's so silly. That's a silly boy. He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. He's kind of upset that he has to go to the neighbor's house to he's kind of upset that he has to go to the neighbor's house to for an hour in the morning, just until he goes to the bus, because he's so used to having me home in the morning. So this is taking some getting used to. So, but I was telling him that, I'm explaining to him about the business venture, and he understands. He's like, yeah, mommy, I understand that, you have to take care of us. He understands. He's like, he completely understands. Yeah. He understands. He completely understands. It sucks that I have to, go through it, and that he has to go through it. I have to go through it because I set myself up to, to do it. I like to take responsibility for myself, and I set myself in a wrong spot. I set myself up for failure. I didn't, take the initiatives to make my life great. I could have did that, but I chose not to. I chose to make foolish decisions and make, poor decisions. And that's what I'm stressing to my daughter. Okay, I'll tell him. I told him that you said hi last time. He said, oh, she remembered me? I said, yes, baby, she did. I told him I think you said hi yesterday? Yeah. I told him. He was shocked that you remembered him. But I was telling my daughter that yesterday, telling her about starting a business.
Turn right onto Harding Place, then use any lane to turn sharply left to stay on Harding Place.
I'm like, you're gonna have to start a business. Yeah, I'm telling him you're gonna have to start a business, or you're gonna have to get a job. I'm like, cause you in the third quarter, you in high school, she's in 9th grade, and she wants to sit up and play video games and not do anything, not do any type of extracurricular activities at school. She said she wanted to take a year off from sports at school, and I respected it because she went so hard last year and the year before last, and I respected it. I was like, okay, no problem. I was like, but you're gonna have to start working on some type of business plan, some type of business idea, so college life won't be that hard and you won't have to go get you a job. But she's saying that she was upset. She was upset that she had to, but then this yesterday, she was like, mommy, I wanted to talk to you because I changed my mind. I do want to start the business. She said, and I said, what changed your mind? She said, because I heard a couple seniors talking about them having jobs. She said they were talking about how stressed out they were. And she was like, I don't want to be stressed out. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm telling you. I was like, I'm not trying to make you do extra work. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'm looking out for your best interests. However you said it worked. But anyways, I said, I'm looking out for you. I said, I will always look out for all three of y'all, no matter how old y'all get, I will always look after you.
Use any lane to turn sharply left to stay on Harding Place.
I said, I will always look after you. So,
in 1,000 feet, turn left.
So take heed. I'm not trying to dump on you. I'm not trying to say stop being lazy. I'm not trying to say stop being a kid, because you still are a kid. But you in the third quarter. You in high school. You got to start thinking about college. You got to start setting yourself up for college. Because my daughter wants to be a doctor. And she's been screaming doctor since she was like 8 years old. Doctor. And I'm telling her, I'm like, you have to have a backup plan. You have to get some type of business. And she was like, well, she wasn't going to take business this year at school, but she couldn't do it. The classes were already filled and we didn't get to it in time. So she could take a business class this year. So she signed up for next year. So she's gonna be taking business next year, and I was just telling her, I was saying, you have to have a backup plan. I said, please don't. I said the last thing I want any of you all to do is end up like me. I said, I'm out here struggling. I'm out here making it, getting it done, making things happen for y'all. But I'm doing it all by the skin of my teeth or whatnot. And she's like, she understands. She understands. Shoot, I think it's at Toyota.
Turn left, then turn right.
Oh, I just even know. Okay, but yeah, she understands, and she was she was just like, yeah, I would rather work on the business, and then next year I'm gonna take business a business class, and I'm gonna continue to take it until I leave high school, and I was like, hell, you can even get online with me and start looking at classes, or Googling classes and stuff like that, because I'm about to go back to school. Like I said, I told them, I'm just we are waiting until we get Section 8. I'm gonna do this job for a solid 3 months, and I'm taking my ass back to school. I am taking my ass back to school. I am going for business management, business. And I have a friend who's teaching me IT. He's teaching me like the basics of IT, and he was telling me I'm gonna have to go to school. Hey. He's teaching me like the basics of IT or whatnot, and he was like, yeah, for me to teach you more, you're gonna have to pay me. I'm like, no problem.
In 400
I'll
feet,
do that.
turn left onto Perimeter Hill Drive.
I will definitely do that.
Your destination is on the right.
I said, I will definitely do that. I do not mind, not even a little bit or whatever. And we was talking about it, and he all for it. He all for teaching me. So I'm gonna just have to work out like a payment with him or whatnot, and we're gonna have to go from there. We're gonna have to go from there. What's this address? 343. Yep. But yeah, he's gonna teach me like a lot of things I need to know. He's gonna teach me. But I have to fit myself into his schedule. That's the thing. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I love you. I really do. I love you. My son and I are crazy. But, guys, I love you to bits. But, like I told you before, I can't allow my phone to cut off and my phone will overheat. I know it's because I have an Android, but so what? Don't cover me because I don't care. But I know I'm silly. Okay, let me read your comments first. I am extremely silly. I know. I really do. You will. I will catch you later. Have a wonderful day. I hope today is a very good day for you and you feel very energetic and you can get through the day nice and strong. I will keep you in my prayers and I will talk to you soon. I'm praying to the Most High, Yeshua. So that's who I'm praying to, just in case you didn't know. I don't believe in spellcasting or anything like that, but I am praying for your well-being. I will talk to you soon and have a wonderful, wonderful, prosperous day. Peace out.